So Alex, what are we talking about today?
So today we're going to cover data platforms.
Very interesting topic.
Yeah, lot to consider here. And actually we're going to step back to more of a platform level first of all. So
okay.
the overall cloud platform and what that entails.
Great.
So first of all, let's consider things from our landing zone perspective and how the data platform fits in.
Sure.
So obviously the data platform is most likely a spoke, similar to the app services, where we were talking about a hub and spoke architecture of the overall landing zone. So by that we mean we're going to take advantage of the platform team putting in place compliance and governance policies, their core networking, vending all of that out, so that this team can build and run their data capability.
Right, okay, makes sense.
So just remember, this consumes from here. The next thing that's really important to get into place is your data strategy. We've talked in previous Codebytes about needing to have a cloud strategy in place.
Yeah.
You know, data's a big beast, and to really make the most out of it and take advantage in your organization, you need to have a data strategy as well.
So know why we're doing this,
essentially. Right, yeah. So once we've got this data strategy in place, we know what we want to get from this data capability. We know what transformation we probably need to do on the data, where that data is coming from. It may be solely internal, it may be external from consumer apps or something like that. Then we can start considering how the data team is made up. So let's say we've got our data team over here. We're going to have quite discrete roles within this. So obviously we need some data infrastructure.
Okay, so things like Databricks, data lakes,
data
all this
factories,
good stuff.
sign-ups, capability to be able to do the data operations.
Okay.
The people who are going to be doing those and consuming this infrastructure are the data engineers or scientists, right?
Makes sense.
Very different roles and very different capabilities within those roles, right? So from the infrastructure perspective, as we discussed, making sure that all of those resources are set up in such a way so that these people can consume it, and just get the analysis and the insights from the data.
Yeah. So those guys are focused on the things that they're good at. And everything else they just forget about.
Yeah. So whether that's Jupyter or using Databricks and Python and R and really gaining meaningful insight from that data. And the infrastructure team need to provide that almost as a service to these people to be able to do that, right?
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So important to get that right. Also important to consider how your data platform fits into the overall business and what it's going to be used for. So is this to be a shared capability?
Right.
Are you sharing this between multiple applications and consuming teams? Is this in isolation? Is it for a single application? There's quite a difference there. And this is when we start to think about data as a product or a service back to the business.
Okay. So similar to like one of the previous Codebytes we discussed around having a product mindset for platforms.
Yeah.
We want to start thinking about data in the same way.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you get this team right, they can provide your data as a product back to the business, right? So that service and that transformation, that loading of data and storage of data, providing it back to the business for insights.
Awesome.
Becomes your product.
Awesome. Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, James.